Don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but it's raining. Drops are hitting on the tin roof of my shed here. So no casting today, but it does give me an opportunity to revisit this whole splicing thing. And so I've got the the last failed splice attempt, and I believe that was caught on film. In fact, it might be how I start this video with that footage. And then I ran a couple of prints after changing the nozzle, and so this is what's left of that spool here. And it looks like there's enough capacity on the spool that I was using to place all this old stuff on, if I can get this to work. All right, so what am I doing different here? Well, I picked up some of this tubing stuff, and according to the interwebs, this should help in keeping the two pieces of a filament together. So I'm just going to cut off a small section here that'll fit in my jig, and that's the only thing I'm concerned about with this particular attempt, as to whether or not that's going to be big enough. Okay, we'll find out. All right, I'm going to probably do less talking here and then just kind of do this. Here's the coil in the background. Well, that was a easier thought than done, but that's what I got. Let's see if that... I can't tell if that's gonna make that focus in or not. Hopefully you get the idea. Sounds like the quail are unhappy. Okay, the idea is the temperature of that silicon is the melting point of it is much higher than the filament, and which means by just holding this soldering iron, well, this is a wood burner, to it, it should maintain its shape and it should melt, and it looks like it might be working. Question will just be whether or not it's nice and smooth. And then I'm going to let this sit a bit before I open it up. I'm going to have to take my glasses off and see if I can see a little bit better. It appears to be working. Silicone spinning freely. I really can't tell. I think it worked. I'm just going to let this set and cool all the way down. I've got something I need to take care of anyway. I'm running a 5K next weekend. I have to pick up my runner packet, and so that's in Coeur d'Alene. So that's going to take me a bit to get there, pick it up, and come back. That should be plenty to let this dry. Well, it's been a bit. Might be as long as 2 hours later. So let's take a look-see how this did. All right, well, it held up to the pressure of being released, and oh my, that's not bad. All right, now it feels a little on the rigid side right there. So the question will be whether or not that holds. That's definitely a much nicer splice than my first attempt. Okay, not as smooth, so some work could be done there. And this might be where that one machine I was looking at on, I think it's on Amazon, or I mean, isn't virtually everything you can find on Amazon. And anyway, it's like a $30 machine, and it doesn't work really well unless you combine it with this and some other things. So yeah, that, and then that slip, hopefully that grabs and feeds. I'll keep you posted. There's no need for me to show you me winding all this up and everything like that. I'll keep you posted. I don't know how long it'll be. It may be a week or two or more to use up when I start 3D printing again. All right, I'll compile this and turn it into a video. Well, you might be wondering, why am I showing these 3D prints? Excuse me. Since they just seem to be a variation on the states of Idaho that I already make with various messages and such, and then I've got my Sasquatch one. Well, one of the things that's different is that I'm playing around with putting markers where the towns are, although I'm going to double check on this, because I know that the star is in a different spot on Tinkercad between Rathdrum, Post Falls, and Coeur d'Alene, and yet when I take a quick look at this, it seems to me as if the star's in the exact same location for all three. However, maybe it's going to kind of look that way anyway. Sandpoint would probably look a lot different because Rathdrum is just 7 miles north of Post Falls, and Post Falls is just 7 miles west of Coeur d'Alene, so maybe that's why. And I bet you Kellogg, if I put Kellogg or Wallace, that would be different. St. Mary's, Moscow, there would be a noticeable location change for that star. Anyway, I'm going to go with this. So anyway, why am I doing this besides obviously a different design? I think this tells me that my splice worked. I was able to print these 3 up, and I went looking. I can't find the splice, and the spool I was using didn't have that much on it. So I think that last splice I did, and I'm going to include this, I think, with that that footage, was a good splice. I think that was a good splice. So that's the update. Thanks a whole bunch for watching. If you found this video entertaining, informative, or any such things like that in any way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe. Blessings.